Hello, gamers and gameheads. What is going on? My name is Tanek127, and welcome back to another video. And guys, in today's video, I want to have a little discussion about Honkai Star Rail. Now, if you want to stay up to date on all things Honkai Star Rail, make sure you are liking today's video and subscribing to the channel if you are new. And let's go ahead and get into today's topic. So, for those who don't know, the Honkai Star Rail technical test started on PlayStation 5 consoles on September 4th, and it's been going ever since. One kind of weird speculation I have about this technical test is I feel like it's eventually just going to evolve into the full game. Let me tell you guys a few things about this technical test since there is no NDA. Number one, it's not referred to in the PlayStation Store as a test or a beta. Number two, you can purchase microtransactions on it. That's right, you can buy the Star Rail membership. You can buy more currency to do rolls and stuff like that. You can do everything. And thirdly, the trophies are even working right now. It's like having access to the full game just temporarily until whenever HoYoverse decides shutting it off. But one other odd thing about it is they never gave this technical test an end date. It just says it starts September 4th, and there is no date for when it ends. And honestly, if it did just evolve into the full game, I think that would be awesome. And, a lot of PlayStation fans would definitely appreciate that. Especially, if they just did something like letting more players in overtime to stress test the game or whatever. Because I'm positive this test is probably mostly for, just looking for last-minute bugs and testing the server features and stuff like that. Because I do know there's a light multiplayer element where I think you can, use other players' characters or something like that, and you can add them on your friends list and things. By the way, thank you guys for the support. By the way, for those who have added me on their friends list on Honkai Star Rail, I do appreciate that. However, there is one thing with Honkai Star Rail PlayStation that's bugging me, and at the same time, I do appreciate it, but it just kind of really makes me angry in a way. So, for those who don't know, Honkai Star Rail on PS5, it has cross-play and cross-progression, which is, awesome. I have no problem with that. I'm happy that it does. I'm just angry that they announced this so late. Now, a lot of people are going to sit here and say, well, Tanek, you should have knew that from Genshin Impact. Blah, blah, blah. No, I shouldn't have. They should have just announced it. They should have told PlayStation players, hey, we know y'all version is coming later, but if you start now on PC or mobile, everything you doing will carry over into the PlayStation version. Because I did not know this, I missed out on Silver Wolf's banner. The number one character I wanted in this game, I never got a chance to roll on, save up currency for, and hell, I was even actually going to spend the money to just try and get her straight up for rolling until I got a pity roll. But I never got the chance to do that because I never knew if the game was going to be cross-play and cross-progression, because it was a little bit concerning to me because of how things with this game was working. As I told you guys before, with Genshin Impact, the game released on all platforms at the same time. The only thing that happened different with Genshin Impact was the PlayStation betas were last. The PS4 beta was the last one to happen. There was mobile and PC betas back to back, and then they had like 2 PlayStation betas maybe a month or two before release, but it released on all platforms simultaneously. Me and a lot of us, we assumed that, Honkai Star Rail was going to do the same thing. Hell, we're kind of wondering with Zenless Zone Zero as well. There still hasn't been no console announcement for that. I did hear some whispers and rumors that they're talking about Switch with Zenless Zone Zero, and my advice, HoYoverse, don't do that. Don't get our hopes up again to let us down. For those who are waiting for the Genshin Switch port, still to this day, they know what I'm talking about. But no, it really bugs me that we really didn't get this information until last minute. Like, it was literally just, I'm gonna say, 2 or 3 days before the technical test started. They released a little FAQ about the technical test for PlayStation 4 or 5, and it finally confirmed that cross-play and cross-progression would be in the PS5 technical test. Now, if you were like me, you were waiting for that information since the game launched, you might have been a little bummed because, you might have not have wasted your time playing on PC or mobile if you thought, that you were going to have to start over on PlayStation. And that was one thing I was really worried about. I started on PC, I played a little bit, and then I thought to myself, well, Well, hey, if that version really doesn't have cross progression and I get Silver Wolf on PC, I'm going to be salty because I really want to play this game on PS4 or PS5. And come to find out, I really just could have went for Silver Wolf and had her this whole time. And now I've missed out, and I don't know when that banner is coming back. I have no idea. I'm going to have to wait through however many patches or an event or whatever, or whenever they decide to bring that character to the game. And I feel like that's unfair. I feel like, Hoyoverse should do something to try and make up, a lot of the lost time and content to the PlayStation players. I know I've made a video talking about this before, but now that I'm actually here, playing the PlayStation version, I'm serious. Hoyoverse should try and do something to make this up to us, because I was a person that was willing to, to grind for this character, spend money, do whatever it took to unlock this character, and I didn't do it because I was nervous because they didn't release this information until the last minute. Now, although there's going to be some of you guys out there that are saying, well, Tech, you're dumb. That's your fault. You should have knew from Genshin. But I don't know. I feel like, that's something that should have been said from the jump, especially if, if you're releasing a cross-platform game. But that's just me. Let me know what you guys are thinking down in the comments below. Y'all enjoyed today's video? Smash that like button. I will see y'all on the next one. Peace out. Have a good one.